This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the Dover Liberty Book Club.
We're trying to remain covert at this point.
When people think federal government, they're usually thinking about the U.S. federal government. You know, the one that helps kill missionaries.
I think we're making a mistake, but I agree with you.
There he is.
The plane is talking to Akito Story
Okay.
Like these nice folks in Peru. But there was another federal government that existed not so long ago. The Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. And just as that one fell, this one appears to be in the early stages of falling as well. Some of what happened in former Yugoslavia will not happen here. Some of it will. Much of it already has. The Yugoslav crack-up occurred in phases, the most infamous of which was the Bosnian War. The behavior of federal forces and their allies in Bosnia provides us with a warning of what may happen here. One of their first acts was to kill opposition journalists. When pro-federal forces entered the northern Bosnian town of
Zvornik, there they made a beeline for the office of Oslobođenja's Zvornik correspondent, Kjasif Smajlovic. They killed him then and there on what some people call the first day of the war.
The Reporter's newspaper went on to publish every day successfully during the 3+ year siege of Sarajevo. But the point I'm trying to make is, authorities may take people like me out of the mix early on if U.S. collapse turns into U.S. conflict. The real moment of truth may occur after a large number of key activists are dead or jailed. Liberty's victory may depend on the actions of those of you who are not yet activists. So the question for you, Mr. and Mrs. Not Yet Activist, is this. Are you ready to shoulder a piece of the burden when it falls on you?
Live free or die! Live free or die!
What kind of preparations should you be making, if any, to carry the torch? I don't know that I have any great specific ideas for you. The things you'll do best are probably the things you feel like doing.
I consider it to be my God-given pledge.
That's right.
The Dover Liberty Book Club. In addition to eating lots of pastries and drinking lots of coffee, they are dedicated to learning about the basic principles which explain our current economic and social situation. And speaking of economic situations, you'll be glad to know most of the books they read are free. Dover Liberty Book Club.